Morning. So we are doing a full renovation on this lawn here. As you can see, it's heavily used as a lawn. It is a family garden. Let's have a little look. What you can see, it's just all worn down at this end, and the more you go up, it's more worn down. And there's a few humps and bumps, but we're not dealing with the levels today. We are literally just going to be doing a renovation on it. So we're going to be scarifying, aerating, overseeding and top dressing. So I'm going to switch to footage and you can watch the whole procedure. Any questions, please leave them below. So what we're doing here first, we are tidying up. We're getting all the trimming done down the sides and then we're running the mower over. But what we're trying to do is get the grass nice and short because you're not going to be cutting that grass again for at least 4 weeks. So we're trying to get it neat and tidy and then we've got a good base. So here we are now with the scarifier. We're going up and down the lawn. Now this lawn does not have a lot of thatch in it. But what we're doing is we're putting the grooves into the ground, which are there to help seeds bed into the soil. And it also helps promote new growth when you're cutting into the risers. So what we're using there is a Scarifying Rake, as well as checking my phone. And we're just raking down the side there where the scarifier can't reach. And then we're just blowing it up to pick up all the mess. You see, all the way to the bin. We've given it a good trim around the edges to get everything nice and flat. Then we've mowed it and we've scarified it. We've gone around with the Scarifying Rake around the edges, and there isn't a lot of thatch in it, but we need to put the grooves in to get a good seed bed. And those grooves will cut into some of the creeping stems and promote new growth, help promote new growth. So we're at the point now where it's all been scarified, tidied up, and nice and ready for the next stage, which is the aeration. So I've noticed a couple of small holes here. Probably where the dogs have been digging. I'll just get a bit of topsoil in there before we get some seed on. Right, so we've just done the tine aeration, which you can see there, every 3 inches on a staggered basis, like a triangle. That's what you need to achieve, so that any water goes down and penetrates into all the surrounding areas. And what we've done, we've used the soil cores to fill in these little holes, along with a little bit of compost as well. Because I didn't want to leave it like that. We didn't see them on the survey because the grass was really overgrown along the edge. So I've reused the soil down the edge, filled them in, so that's all good. And you can tell it's a hard wearing lawn. Football net's down there, football net there, it's going to get some hammer. So the aeration is absolutely critical for this job. So now we're going to do a bit of fertilizing, a bit of overseeding, and then top dressing. Right, so there we have it, completed. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice I didn't use the lute, and that is because the grass is really short and there's a lot of bare areas. When you run the lute over bare soil, it can move the seeds around, so there's no need to lute and work everything down in between blades of grass, because there are no blades of grass where it is bare. So I've just gone over carefully backwards and forwards with the roller, trying not to turn the roller too much, pretty much just up and down in a straight line, so that we aren't sort of twisting the top dressing around with the roller, because when you turn the heavy roller, it's sort of moving the top dressing with it, so you just got to be careful. Right, so that's it. So now the golden rule is it needs to be kept as damp as possible for the next 2 to 4 weeks on a light mist setting. When it's hot, 3 to 5 times a day. You can still get away with sort of 2 to 3 at the moment. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.